Hi, ladies and gentlemen. The question, what is the purpose of life, is one that has puzzled humanity for centuries. It is a question we all ask at different points in our lives, whether consciously or subconsciously. As we grow older, our search for meaning becomes more intense. We begin to wonder, why am I here? What is this all about? In our quest for purpose, we often look to external sources or careers, relationships, possessions, and societal expectation shopping. They will provide us with answers. But the truth is that the purpose of life is not a singular external destination. It is a journey, a process of continual discovery, growth and awareness. This is where the teachings of Sadhguru come into play. Sadhguru often speaks of the importance of self-awareness, inner exploration, and experiencing life beyond the confines of the mind's limiting thoughts. He suggests that the real answer to life's purpose comes not from what we do in the world, but from how deeply we experience life itself, how much we are able to awaken to the world around us. This speech will explore how understanding life's purpose requires a shift in perspective, a shift towards the inner realms of existence where true meaning and fulfillment lie. By delving deeper into ourselves, we open ourselves to a richer, more meaningful life. Life is not just a series of events or a checklist of things to do, it is a continuous, flowing process. To truly understand the purpose of life, we must first grasp the nature of life itself. Life is a complex and dynamic phenomenon, where everything is interconnected, every part of existence is related to every other part, and each moment of life is a unique expression of the whole. The universe operates in such a way that nothing exists in isolation. From the smallest atom to the vastness of the cosmos, everything is part of a grand, interconnected dance. This interconnectedness means that life is constantly in flux. It is a process of constant change, movement and transformation. Sadhguru frequently emphasizes this point, encouraging us to see life not as something to control or define, but as something to experience and understand. Life's true purpose is not something static but rather a living, breathing force that invites us to engage with it fully. By perceiving life as a dynamic experience, we become open to the infinite possibilities it offers. The purpose of life, then, is not fixed or predetermined, it is an unfolding journey, a process of growth, learning and transformation. It is through this perspective that we can find meaning in even the most challenging moments of life. Life's true purpose can only be experienced when we are in tune with this constant flow, embracing the changes that come and learning from them. In modern society, many of us look outward to define the purpose of our lives. We are conditioned to believe that purpose is something external, a career, a relationship, a material possession or a societal role. We chase after promotions, accolades and recognition, thinking that achieving these external goals will bring us the fulfillment we crave. We define our self-worth by how much we have, what we do, and how others perceive us. But this external search for purpose often leaves us feeling empty. No matter how many accolades we achieve or possessions we acquire, there is always an underlying feeling of dissatisfaction. The truth is that these external markers of success are temporary. They provide fleeting moments of joy but cannot sustain lasting happiness or fulfillment. Sadhguru highlights this paradox in his teachings, urging us to look beyond these external factors and shift our focus inward. The external world is constantly changing and it is driven by forces outside our control. When we base our purpose solely on external achievements, we allow our happiness and fulfillment to depend on circumstances that are often unpredictable and uncontrollable. This leads to a life of uncertainty and frustration. External success can bring comfort, but it will never provide the lasting fulfillment that comes from understanding who we truly are and aligning with our inner purpose. To find meaning, we must look beyond the external and explore what lies within. The journey toward understanding life's purpose begins with an inward search. To truly know the purpose of our existence, we must first look within ourselves. Sadhguru teaches that the most profound answers to life's questions cannot be found outside, but within the depths of our own consciousness. He encourages us to explore the mind, body and spirit to uncover the true nature of who we are. The inner search is a process of self-awareness. It involves becoming conscious of our thoughts, emotions and actions, and understanding the patterns that shape our experiences. Through practices like meditation, mindfulness and self-reflection, we begin to peel back the layers of conditioning that obscure our true self. When we start to become aware of our inner world, we discover that the mind often creates illusions, distractions and desires that steer us away from our true nature. Sadhguru often compares the mind to a turbulent ocean, constantly moving, agitated and clouded with distractions. The task is to calm the mind, quiet the noise and create space for deeper insights to emerge. As we embark on this journey inward, we begin to understand the essence of life itself. We recognize that the purpose of life is not something we find in the external world, but something we uncover by aligning ourselves with our inner truth. It is only by turning inward that we can experience the fullness of life and find the clarity we seek. Once we begin to understand our inner world, the next step is living in alignment with our true self. This means making choices that reflect who we are at our core, rather than what society, family or external influences expect of us. Sadhguru often emphasizes that each individual has a unique path and a unique expression in life. We are all born with our own set of talents, passions and potential. When we align with our inner truth, we cease to live in reaction to external pressures and begin to live authentically. This alignment brings a sense of peace and joy that external achievements cannot provide. The path to alignment is not always easy. It requires self-awareness, courage, and the willingness to let go of old patterns that no longer serve us. Often, this means stepping away from what others consider success and embracing a life that is true to our own inner compass. Living authentically involves trusting ourselves and our intuition, even when it goes against societal norms or expectations. It requires us to shed the layers of conditioning and self-doubt that prevent us from expressing who we truly are. When we are aligned with our inner truth, we experience a profound sense of peace, purpose and contentment. Life becomes less about achieving goals and more about living in harmony with ourselves. This is where the real purpose of life lies, not in doing, but in being fully present, fully ourselves and fully alive. The purpose of life is not a destination, it is a continuous journey of growth and transformation. Sadhguru often speaks of life as a process of constant learning and expansion. Every experience, every challenge and every moment is an opportunity for growth. The purpose of life is not to find a fixed goal, but to continuously evolve and expand our consciousness. Growth comes through experience. Every time we step out of our comfort zones, face our fears and confront our limitations, we grow. Life's purpose is not about staying in one place, but about pushing the boundaries of who we are. We may encounter challenges along the way, but these are not obstacles, they are opportunities to learn and evolve. Sadhguru encourages us to embrace change and uncertainty as an essential part of life's unfolding. The more we resist change, the more we hold ourselves back from growth. Instead, when we accept the fluidity of life, we can harness its potential to transform ourselves. Purpose is found in this ongoing process of becoming, of striving toward greater awareness, compassion and understanding. It is about moving beyond the limitations of the ego and aligning with the larger flow of life. The purpose of life, then, is to grow in every way, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, to contribute to the world in a meaningful way. It is a journey that never truly ends but continues to unfold with each new experience. In conclusion, the purpose of life cannot be fully grasped by the mind. It is a mystery that must be experienced, not understood. Sadhguru teaches us that life's true purpose is to live in harmony with the present moment, to experience life in its full depth and richness. When we embrace life as a mystery, we open ourselves to the wonder and beauty of existence. We stop trying to control or define everything and instead allow life to reveal itself to us in all its unpredictability. The journey of life is not about finding a specific goal, but about immersing ourselves in the experience of being alive. By cultivating awareness and presence, we begin to see that the purpose of life is not something separate from it, is an integral part of who we are. It is a living, breathing force that flows through us and all around us. The purpose of life is to wake up to this truth and to live in alignment with it. As we let go of the need for certainty, we learn to trust in the flow of life, knowing that it will guide us to where we need to be. Life's purpose is not something to be figured out, is something to be lived, experienced and celebrated. Through this understanding, we can find peace, joy and fulfillment in every moment.